Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hello there. says party time!
Sweet, like candy.
Let's get it on! Party blow!
Tail time!
It's tail time! It's tail time!
Hey, where's Jane Fonda? Okay, here it goes. Hot off the presses from the home office in Kapalawani, Maui. The top 10 reasons why it's cool to be me, Gex. Number 10, can look down blouses when hanging from ceiling. Number 9, inheritance from Uncle Izod means no longer having to kiss video game executives' butt. Number 8, ladies love a gecko's smooth skin and smooth moves. Number 7, able to kick Kermit the Frog's butt. Number 6, perfect star for Hollywood, already has forked tongue. Number 5, dad is a megalomaniac TV killer who happens to dress like the Tin Man. Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. That goes with the son of Ross Perot top template. Number 4, being a video game star allows you to eat all you want and never gain weight. Number 3, gecko tastes like chicken. Number 2, important gecko appendages do grow back. And the number 1 reason why it's cool to be me, Gex, can be a complete punk and still sucker video game execs to keep doling out the green. It's good to be a gecko.
G'day. Gex is wildly probo, hey. I hate him too, Brendan. Let me know if you can hear me right. If I'm echoing at all, please let me know that as well. I should not be. It would suck if that were the case. I'll just double check that I haven't put monitor and output on anything. Seems alright. Yeah, sounds good. Before I say anything, just want to acknowledge that I'm DB, this is X and Y, and we're streaming today from the lands of the Camaragal people of the Eora Nation, so I pay my respects to their elders past, present, and emerging. Hope you're having a nice day. Today is Boxing Day, 26th December 2020. Hope you're doing something incredibly laid back and relaxed in comparison to your typical Christmas celebrations, regardless of whether you had a typical Christmas celebration or not. Just hope you're chilling. Me, I've got a bottle of Coca-Cola Bestie. Well, that's backwards, but... Oh, you're playing WoW. World of Warcraft. Perfect pursuit for a Boxing Day. Me, on the other hand, I saw a pun, a very particular pun, related exclusively to the 26th of December, and, well, I had to strike while the iron's hot. And to introduce it, here is a certain TV commercial from 1997. For your pleasure.
There's a new adventure hero in games.
Oh.
Croc. Join Croc as he runs, jumps, swims, climbs, pushes, stomps, and jelly jumps his way through a breathtaking 3D adventure. Help Croc through 50 amazing levels.
I like that they got
as
his
he
sound
faces
bites in
hordes of
as well.
villains and obstacles. From swarming sharks and giant bees to slippery glaciers and hot lava. Croc Legend
Ice
of
and
the
fire.
Gobbos.
Good contrast.
for PlayStation, Sega Saturn, and Windows 95.
Solid commercial. You know, we play a lot of cheesy stuff, but I gotta say, I would be sold in a heartbeat by that. Yeah, they advertise how many levels there are. Yeah, hey, look. When you get one game a year, is this the Windows 95 version? No, this is the PlayStation version. Granted via the power of the special cable. It's the one I'm used to, and I got a PlayStation controller ready to go, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, exactly. Selling it to parents. That's right. That's right. Hey, look. Children's game and a half. Okay, let's boot this baby up. Let me know if you can hear it alright. You should do. You should be hearing the... I myself had a perfectly pleasant Christmas. Got some good stuff. I'll talk about it more after this. Love that, as in you love the PlayStation noise. That means you're hearing it okay. Game audio might be a little loud. Not you that for. Okay, see how you go with that. When it comes back, we can test it. This whole startup, I remember it very, very well. This is a nostalgic favorite. Let me know how my voice compares to the music that's playing right now. I remember thinking this game was good, but I don't remember anything about it. Well, you're in luck, Brendan. Today is your lucky day. Like Moses upon the river, still pretty loud. Okay. Has this... Are you hearing any change right now? Oh, it's perfect? Okay, cool. Put it back to where it was. Sweet. Alright. If I can make any adjustments from here, just don't hesitate. That'd be great. Yeah. Oh, and then he grew large suddenly. Holy moly. Wait, now everything is too quiet. Okay. Yeah, this is the time to figure it out. Ooh, here we go. Do you remember the villain? Do you remember his name? I don't know if the name is in the game itself. I think you have to read the back of the box to find out. Or see the TV commercial with it. Again, let me know if I've adjusted, if I've over-adjusted. Little Gobbo on fire. The commercial's constantly called Gobbos. And to me, my voice is a bit quiet. What about now? Okay, let's see how this balances. Because to me, I can't. There we go. This is a good time to do it. There's no crucial dialogue. You're just watching stuff happen. And King Gobbos in a little cage. Every time I saw this, I was like, oh. Because the Gobbos are just infuriatingly cute. It's absurd. Alright, here it comes. One of the best music tracks in all of video games. Well, sure. Not the most exciting menu. It is just footage from the game, but jeez, that music's so nice. Alright, anyway. Dirt floor. Yeah, true. A bit Minecrafty, I guess. Alright. I like that there's an option as well to just show the intro again. Like, you don't have to wait for it to fade to black and go back again. I've been playing a bit of Minecraft recently, but I'll talk more about that in a second. Can't luau. Yeah, I know you're correcting it to lose, but I'm gonna say you meant can't luau. Alright, here we are. I've got analog control, so I'm controlling with the right analog stick, which is great. Sadly, Croc does control like you're using a D-pad. It's not quite optimized, let's say. L1 and R1 lets you do that, which, I don't know, might come in handy, I'm not sure. Square is to initiate tail time. Circle is to do a little reverse flip, which is, I always thought was a cool move. Boing. Yeah. And I don't think triangle does anything. So anyway. Alright. Game audio drowning me out a little. Okay. Hold on. Boop. See how that is. He's got a little butt stomp. Classic move. Like, yeah, Croc is a nostalgic favorite of mine, and so his moveset is very much imprinted in my brain as like a template for other platformers to follow. At least very standard platformers of the time to follow. So, all these moves are quite near and dear to me. I think platformers need a butt stomp in general. They need to have a good reason not to have a butt stomp. If you're not going to allow me to smash things vertically below me, you better have a good reason. That's what I'm saying. Alright. And it's interesting how this game does room-based courses, you know? By the way, Brandon, please let me know how my correction came through. For game audio. Croc outdated banjo, you're shocked, yeah. Right. If you hold down the X button when you do a butt stomp, you smash all the way down to the ground, as opposed to just floating in midair that once you still drowning you out. Dang, how do I fix this? Alright, firstly, what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch to an entirely different audio options. How do I... Alright, I'm gonna save to special state via the cable. I'm gonna quit RetroArch. I'm going to open that up again. I'm gonna route it to. Let's see. It's just weird. I wasn't having this issue last week. I just wasn't. I'm not sure what's causing it. But anyway, okay. We're gonna output you there, and then we're gonna go here. Alrighty. Tell me how that sounds, Brendan. If it can be a bit louder than that, let me know. I'll make it just a smidge loud. Okay. I'm gonna just play as long as I feel for today, really. It'd be cool if I could finish the game in one go, just within the day, but I doubt that's gonna happen. It's a little too long for that, but... I think the first time I saw this game was on someone's PC at a friend's place, and I remember thinking Colored Jewels and Little Fairy Cuties was just an incredible combination. Again, just a very kind of pure definition of a dumb 3D platformer for kids. Your mic could stand to go up. Well, it will. Watch this. Boom. Alright. Make as many corrections as you like, Brendan. Truly. I always liked how this this rock here was shaped a little bit like a turtle, and I would always smash on the head just in case it was hiding a secret. I think I was trained on Crash Bandicoot to just interrogate every little bit of terrain. Oh, that is perfect. Alright, cool. Cool. I'm glad we got there. Alright. Boop. Yes. Alright, 4 Gobbos. Question is, where are the other 2? We are going to back away from this thing. Jump down the well. If you wanted, you could go up a little more, but you're also talking a bit quieter right now, so yeah, okay. Honestly, I don't know if I could jack my mic up a bit more without... what am I trying to say? Maybe like applying a booster effect. Let's see if I could... Yeah, gain. Here we go. I'm going to put it up by 1. Done. Okay, I've applied a gain effect of 1.0. His running momentum seems odd, very slidey. Yeah. Like I said, it's... If you were controlling him via the D-pad, it would make a lot more sense. Because you're only picking one direction at a time. But with the analog stick, that just sort of fitted it on. And it's... Yeah, it's clearly not done the best. Yeah, it's, like I said, not optimized. And yet, all the camera being fixed to his head, yeah. Hey, look, early days. Early days. Yeah, you noticed how he floated in midair after smashing that box? That was because I didn't hold down the X button when I did a butt stomp. So that's, I don't know, crew move. I posted a speedrun in our Discord of this game. I imagine if I watch that, they're going to dissect all this whole moveset in much greater detail than I will. So basically what's happening is I got to rescue the Gobbos, because this is Croc Legend of the Gobbos. There are 6 Gobbos per level to rescue. And there are also 5 color gems per level. If you get all the color gems, you can enter this little bonus door. Yeah, Gobbos, I know. In the commercial, they call them Gobbos, which I suspect, now that you mention it, is kind of on purpose to avoid the connotation. But yeah. Anyway, the ultimate aim to complete a level is to get 6 Gobbos or Gobbos. Now notice this. Even if you hop off the balloon, you hear the whee. So I have to assume that all the sound bites that we're hearing, that we connotate them with Croc himself, but given that the balloon makes that noise, I have to assume this world is sentient and making noise on Croc's behalf. I'll be expanding on this theory over the course of today. That's what CROCXING Day is all about. Because of course there are like different islands of levels, as you'll see in a second. Yeah. That's the sound effect if you're trying to... There's 2 B's, so I can't pronounce Gobo. I agree. I wonder if they got in the recording booth and only realized then, and then just tried to rewrite history. That noise is if I try to go to the next level, which I haven't unlocked yet, so... might as well save. What does it look like when I save? Yeah, it's a whole stream of blocks. I really like that for some reason. I remember I once, if you're playing on an actual memory card, you can see all your other save data on there. And there's a little frumpy cortex that represents Crash 2, and I once saved over my brother's save file by accident. Because I thought, oh, that's funny. And then just saved over it and ruined all this progress. Oofa doofa. This was my brother's game. He bought this first and finished it well before I did, so... it feels... That's the other nostalgic effect of this game. It's very much tied to my life growing up with 2 brothers. It's a brother game. Any progress we made was kind of together. Along with Crash 2. That was like... Those were the 2 platformers that the 2 3D platformers that I played first. Period. Now, there's a much better option out of these 2 wells to fall down. And I will demonstrate. It's the higher one. And what's nice is that it corresponds to the area that you go down afterward. Or will, rather. When we go out this way, we're gonna find ourselves in a part of the level, and it'll be clear what I mean. Like it's better, it's easy for me to explain when it's there in front of me. Anyway, reading the Wikipedia, here's some trivia for you, Brendan. This was originally pitched as a Yoshi game. Argonaut Software went to Nintendo, showed them the prototype of what would be, if their pitch had been accepted, a Yoshi racing game in 3D. And Shigeru Miyamoto was very interested, but Nintendo ultimately passed. So they spun it off into an original IP, and that's why we have Croc. He is very Yoshi-like, of course, with the eyes on top of his head, and the green color, and the tail. You can see that, yes. Now notice, there's a balloon up here to go down to the lower floor here. If we had taken that lower well, we would have went up straight here, and with no way to get up to that higher area. So it's just as well that we picked that higher well. The original ukulele, you were so keen for that game and you never played it. It's fine. If you go in just expecting a very average kind of Banjo-Kazooie knockoff, you'll get it. The much better option, the follow-up, Ukulele and the Impossible Lair. That's a Donkey Kong Country game, straight up. And it's really good. It's got the same composer, and it's well worth the play. I think if you've got Xbox Game Pass for PC, you can play it. I really recommend that you do. If you have any kind of fondness for a better option, Banjo, true. Yeah, but if you have any fondness for the Donkey Kong Country game specifically, try Ukulele and the Impossible Lair. It's very challenging and clever. And of course, Tropical Freeze, Donkey Kong Country for Switch is very good, but that's usually a little overpriced. Don't really have any for Donkey Kong Country. Alright, there you go then. Other than the music. Well, Impossible Lair music is worth a YouTube, I reckon. I never quite understood why the enemies respawn in this. Like, while you're still in the room. I never quite understood the point of doing that. But, anyway, maybe there's an interview somewhere where they clarify. Okay. How are we doing for Gobbos? 4 out of 6. Okay. Now I believe these are just plain crystals, so we're not going to worry about those. Alright, there's 5, and there'll be one more behind this door. Nice. In high school, my mate asked me to write the tablature for the final boss of Donkey Kong Country. You're gonna have to enlighten me as to what tablature means. Sorry, mate. But anything related to King K. Rool as a project in high school, I absolutely buy that would happen in your circle. Right out there. Oh, the sheet music. Right. Oh, okay. No, cool. I mean, it's good choice. That's why you hold down X. By ear. Far out. I hope he paid you. Jesus. The cave music with the like finger snaps, specifically Adam's Family inspired, according to the Wikipedia. You did. It was incredibly fun. Awesome. Awesome. All right. You'll send me the song. Oh, please do. Very fond of the soundtrack in this game, personally. It's got a good vibe, memorable melodies. It's exactly what you want. It's exactly what I want, anyway. Okay, so. You just really liked it and wanted to learn to play it. Well, that's a nice thing to do, then. Whoop. Yazoo. They definitely got in a professional voice actor, according to the Wikipedia, to play Croc, and it kind of shows. He doesn't. There's no one he sounds like, really. I remember reading reviews at the time that made fun of it. It's just like, oh, typical squeaky voiced kid's protagonist. It's like, look, it's nice, okay? Even at 7 years old or whatever it was, I was like offended on Croc's behalf. I'm not even gonna try killing that guy. 10-minute man. Okay. We'll look at that link before long. Maybe when we finish the level. That's the song. Righto. Oh, as in the original Donkey Kong song, or the one that you wrote? Anyway, I'll have a look at it in a sec. So that was just an odd little bonus stage there. I think the only thing I got out of that was a live. We played it like a dueling guitar piece, like Iron Maiden. Okay, nice. Any music stuff is generally over my head. I learnt piano for a hot minute in primary school, and that was it. The original song. Alright, cool. Is it the... Is it that one? Okay, let's focus again. Okay, I think it's the one on the right. Yay! He didn't die. I'm a compassionate crocodile. Alright. Yeah, that's the one. And then it gets real tense. Yeah, the oh, it's fantastic. That same composer comes back for Tropical Freeze specifically, so. And there is a lot of good music in that game. These little mice thing are freaky as hell to me. They're just like mice, but they got like fucked up orc teeth. It's weird. Always kind of unnerved me as a child. Hey, a key. Wait, get out of here. And yeah, you'll notice the white crystals function the same as Sonic the Hedgehog rings. You know, got to keep some to. Oh, hello. Am I able to jump up here? No. I think I got to get up there another way. We'll see. Yeah, it's such a great song. What a, and the aquatic ambience song in that game as well, the one that's literally called Aquatic Ambience, is fantastic. I think so much inexplicably good music in that game. They didn't have to go so hard for a Donkey Kong game, but they did, and the world is infinitely better for it. Cool. Alright, so with that, we'll get this. Now we are missing a colored gem, so we got to double back and get to that high up area, I think. Let's see now. Or maybe. I vaguely remember this. I'm drawing upon my child brain now. Here we go. Yes! I remembered. You gotta wait a second on that platform, and then it rises up to get you up. Very cool. Alright. Alright, so this is where we'll find... Have we got all the gobbos? I don't know. Anyway. Here. This reminds me of a very memorable boss encounter in Half-Life 1. Odd comparison, but... if you played Half-Life 1, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, that feels nice. That feels very nice. This game just feels good, man. Maybe it's nostalgia talking, but... Because it's not, like... I would sooner point to Jak and Daxter as a well-designed moveset in a platformer before this one, but God, it's easy to just slip right in. How do I get a key for you, my man? Can you explain the collectibles and how they're distributed across levels? Each level has 6 gobbos and 6 colored gems. You want to collect, like, you can leave without collecting all 6 gobbos. But, I mean, if you want to complete the game properly, you want 100% it, you'll get all of them before hitting that gong and leaving. And the 6 colored gems are keys, basically. Can I jump across this Mario style? Let's see. Yes! Cool. Yeah, right now we're looking for a key for that cage. Yeah, so each level has its own... I mean, what kind of fuck is Psychopath with not collecting everything? True. Yeah, and the colored gems are specifically to get into a key. To get into that door. So, did I go down here? No, oh! Did I go down there to do the block slidey part? Or did I not collect... I don't know. Anyway, we got 5 now. But then again, there's that one in the cage, which makes 6. I'm not following anymore. Alright. I just want to find a key. That's all I want to do. Let's, maybe there's a platform on this side? No? Maybe not. Oh, maybe the block slidey puzzle was behind the door up here. See, my memory, like, that's the problem with having room-based puzzles. Suddenly everything kind of blurs together. You're not sure what leads to what. Whereas when it's a coherent world like Mario 64 or Jak 2, you have a better sense of where everything is. And you get more invested as a player. Let me have a look. Maybe it's in one of these boxes, hey. When it's down. Okay. Okay. Just looking for this key. Okay. Something I really like about Banjo is every level has a major set piece. I agree. These levels, I would not say have any set pieces. They don't... set pieces don't spring to mind. It's more like... pieces of puzzles that they've just kind of stitched together. Apparently Croc 2 does a better job of it. I haven't played much of Croc 2, but, you know, maybe next CROCXING Day. Maybe next CROCXING Day I'll do that. Okay. Except in Spyro 2, when you can't collect everything first time through a level because you don't have climbed grandstand. Yep, that's true. None of that in Croc either. You don't unlock abilities that you then have to backtrack and make use of. Gang, where is this key? I want to help this Gobbo out. I really do. Maybe it's here. It's been here this entire time. At least I went back. I got the fifth? The next Gobbo. Or maybe, because I've got 5, as you see, I've got 5, and I haven't gotten the one through this colored. I haven't got, which means the one in the cage is the last one, and there isn't a Gobbo behind this colored gem door. So there's probably the key back behind this colored gem door. I bet that's what's happening. Okay. This is whack-a-mole, basically. Fitted... sort of fitted very awkwardly into their engine. This is the kind of thing you put behind a bonus round door, you know? I don't know if I had needed to collect all the sheep. Anyway, we'll see. Oh, well. That'll do. Sorry to that last Gobbo. I wonder if that's a glitch or something. I don't know. Or a trick, or what? I don't know. Last I checked, there were like only 6 Gobbos per level. So I don't know what the one in the cage is about, but anyway. Alright, boss fight, Lyra the Feeble. Let's see how this goes. Every level is like its own character. Brendan, I respect the sentiment, but like saying something is a character in its own right is a very sort of it's a very common line in like pre-release game articles, you know? It's like Spider-Man. They're saying like New York is truly its own character in this game. Personally, I would not describe it that way because it's like I don't know, it implies it's got a very singular attitude and way of expressing itself when, like, a location, ideally, I mean, if you're trying to give a sense of place, the thing that makes places, period, interesting is that they've got, like, a multiplicity of life and voices, you know? In the case of New York, it's like a bunch of people living, like millions of people living there. In the case of a level, you know, you could have a bunch of creatures living there, a bunch of tones and rhythms, and, you know. I just think it's interesting to think about it in more pluralistic senses. But anyway, look, we're talking about Crocky. It doesn't have to be that complicated. So, no, I like I said, completely agree with your sentiment in regards to Croc. Make the levels a bit more distinctive, for sure. What I mean is there's literally levels like Clanky's Cabin with majority levels centered around a giant mechanical... Oh, right, so they have like, yeah, kind of a conceit, you could say. Alright, here's a boss. It's a duck with legs, I guess. that's what happens when you deal damage to it. It's not the best feedback, but you know, having done this boss once before, I at least know that that's what happens when you damage it. So, Christmas level centered around the giant snowman. Yep, cool. A theme, a conceit, whatever you want to call it. I know what you're getting at. Okay. Yeah, and that's the other thing. When you defeat them, they just kind of hold still while Croc continues to move. It's very odd. You think they'd come up with something else, but anyway. Oh, that's right. They play a cutscene after, so they don't want to. They want to preserve that, I guess. All right, thanks, Ducky. Whatever you are. Good boy. Always enjoy that noise. Like Christmas. Oh, right. I already read that out. Oh, special level. I completely forgot that you unlock special levels as you go. Nice. Curly Caverns. Let's go. There's some interesting references in at least one of the level names. I'll be sure to point them out if and when I recognize them. I think this is my favorite cavern music in this game. Just all the sort of the church organs, the finger snapping. It's a good vibe. Brennan, hope you had a nice Christmas. Playing WoW now, did you do anything cool and festive? If not, that's okay. I am just curious and feeling dead air. Hope you had some good food. Not necessarily ham or turkey or anything. Yeah, you down Kayama. Kayama. How close? We may have had this conversation, but is that close to Jiroa? Because Jiroa, I've been down to a few times. Cricket in the dark. Well, hey. Good to try once. A little bit scary. Yeah. Yeah, very close. Cool. Was it with an actual ball or with a tennis ball? Typically, it's like, you know, foam cricket sets and stuff, but, yeah. I think I have to unlock platforms to get over there. Tennis ball. Alright. Still. You hit it with some force in the dark. That can be quite lethal. Oh, I just killed Cubit. Oh well. Alright. Oh yeah. The Croc struggles to get up this hill a little bit. I don't know why. The things you remember, honestly. Bit of a letdown that you can't smash multiple boxes with one well-placed button. Sorry, Ivanor. Go back to the drawing board on this, thank you. Allow me to smash multiple boxes, please. Woo! Alright. Now you'll notice I haven't encountered any Gobbos or any colored gems. I'm pretty sure I know what the reward for this is. I believe it's a jigsaw piece puzzle. A jiggy, if you will. But we will see. We will confirm shortly. Oh. Neato. Ah, yes. In fact, we will confirm right now. Bada bing. Maybe I should have gone through the locked door, hey. Oh well. Look, easy breezy. CROCXING day. Very laissez-faire. The music doesn't seem appropriate. Yeah, it's a bit spooky when it's not... Yeah, Haunted Mansion music, yeah. Well, we'll get to some actual spooky places soon, so anyway. Well, not soon. I think it's largely... I'm thinking of the last world. And, it's like a spooky castle, kind of. Oh. Sorry. Pretty impressed with this game for 1997 though. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. It doesn't look like, you know, it's not Bubsy 3D hours, you know what I mean? Like it looks pretty. It's got a sense of style. Yeah, cool. rewarded for my inquisitiveness. I have a feeling that little guy is invincible. I may be wrong. Alright. Hey, can you... Thank you. Obviously took a lot of cues for Super Mario 64 because that was the only thing to take inspo from. Yeah, I'm sure. I think I was right to go through the higher door. Yeah, cool. And oh, yeah. So there's the lower floor below us. I don't know if you could see it out of the corner of the camera, but yeah. Nice. Yeah, cool. Alright. Ow! Bugger. Alright, no crystals. Let's take it easy. These little enemies are called Dantinis, because the main enemy is called Baron Dante. Which is a good name for a villain, really. And adding "ini" to anything, of course, means miniature version of the thing, so... Sure, I'll take it. Whoa, oh. Okay. I watched a vid on a guy faked a blindfolded speedrun of Super Mario 64, like a doco, or like a drama explainer vid. I like watching, like I don't make a habit of watching those. I have just in the past watched those just to get caught up on like why Boogie 298 is such a weirdo, you know, that sort of thing. Just get caught up on like how he's insulted people. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Do correct me. Okay. Don't even have to kill anybody. Only 3 Gobbos. Only 3 gobbies. Not a drama vid, the YouTuber didn't mention his name, so he didn't get doxed. Okay. Rightio. It was just lovable when he was trying to pass a blindfold. Okay, alright. So, we've only got 3 Gobbos, which means there's no way in hell that... okay, there's a 4th one down there, probably a 5th one behind the door. So I reckon we've missed 1. And I suspect... It's, oh no. Okay. Am I able to... No. Oh, have I missed it? Have I ruined my shot? Or have you listened to Reply All? I may have done. I don't know. Like 1 or 2 episodes. I don't know. I'm not a podcast fiend, really. I need to really be sold, because I think the thing that intimidates me more than anything is when it's like a long-running podcast and it's like, you know, hundreds of episodes. It's like, well, I've missed all the best ones, and if I just pick a random one, I'm not going to get a real sense of what this is about. So, not even like the ones that are just conversational stuff. Here we go. Picked it. Listened to it on the drive to and from Kiama. Well, that's a great context to listen to them in, for sure. But I have not made any road trips in a hot minute. I did to get my mum's lovely puppy Enzo. But that was a while ago. Play was very solid, and each episode an exclusive investigation. Cool. Cool. You actually can pick a random map. Yeah, but it's still like, it's more just getting a sense of the style. Even if it is self-contained, it's like, okay, but have I heard the best of the show? Have I heard the one, like the Louis C.K. WTF interview? You know, like that, the kind of iconic thing that makes that, like, got most people in, you know? Which is, it's a stupid thought to have. Like, the latest episode should be the thing you judge it on. But, like, still, I'm just overly conscious of that for some reason. I found a Spotify playlist called How to Get Started. Right, okay, that's a really good idea because, of course, Spotify has podcasts. I imagine that's a common thing for a lot of podcasts on Spotify, to just have, oh, these are the best ones of this podcast. These are the best episodes, just listen to these. Yeah, perfect. All right, done. I will check out Reply All before long. Okay. See, this is more appropriate cave music, don't you agree? Alright. Yazoo. Alright. I'm not falling straight through because I'm only tapping X to cue the butt stomp rather than holding it. I may have said that like once or twice already, but anyway. Hey, buddy. Cool. We got all 6 Gobbos. Let's go. I love the level complete song as well. All the music in this was just nice. Maybe not contextually appropriate all the time, but you know. I got gifted this Christmas with a game called Here to Slay, which is a really cool looking dice rolly tabletop card deck builder game, kind of, where you build a party of RPG class endowed heroes, and then roll dice to defeat monsters and screw other players. It looks very cool. It only came out this year, and it's worth a look because the art is really nice. So there's a Chrissy gift that I was very pleased to receive. Also got some really good headphones for specifically for audio monitoring, because I'm a pro streamer, of course. HDMI switcher, which I've never had. First step on the list is about someone who couldn't get a song. Oh, yeah. I've been told about that. I have been told about that. I really like, I gotta say, the story about... Sorry, I'm just figuring out how this button works. Okay. The story about everyone imagining that there's a genie movie called starring the comedian Sinbad called Shazam, not related to the superhero. And everyone insists that this movie exists, even when they're told that there's a movie called Kazam, starring Shaquille O'Neal, about a genie. They still insist that there's a separate movie called Shazam, starring Sinbad, about a comical genie. There's a very, very long article about it. Well, not very, very long, it's just a long one. And so I feel like I've gotten this kind of... I've gotten like a breakdown of this effect already. The Mandela effect, I think it's called. I may be construing that with something else. Confusing that with something else. But yeah. I didn't know why Sinbad is called that. Yeah. I think also, like, I had a housemate before my current housemates, who, had a very kind of rigorous podcast listening schedule, and he would just put it on in the living room, which he was entitled to do, but I just got kind of sick of it, and I didn't like his taste. And so I'm allergic to that kind of very podcast voice, like, hey guys, so we're bringing you something a little unusual this week. Just that kind of tone, I'm not really into. I'm not saying Reply All has it, but it's why I'm not super adventurous with podcasts in general, so. But I will check out a Reply All Spotify list. Oh, that's Reply All to a T? Fuck. Well, I'll see if there's a subject I really like that'll allow me to just sort of grin and bear it. And then just check it out. Like 1 or 2 episodes. It's weird how this little snake thing is popping out of a big pink jelly. But anyway. The pink jelly, if you look at the cover art for Croc, Croc is bouncing off one of them. An iconic part of the franchise, clearly. Alright, so there's a Gobbo in a cage over there. This, I believe... Yeah, it's a bottomless pit. Okay. Alright, so we simply gotta grab this key and go back, and then go through the colored door. Easy peasy. No brain teasers here. Just a chill old post-Christmas party. Going to an Indian scam call center is great. Yeah, awesome. The pickup Croc on the right is from the front cover. Yep, that's correct. Entirely correct. He's bouncing off of a jelly. That's why he's in that pose. Fun fact. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, we need a key for the little Gobbo cage. We're not smashing any of these boxes. No, except these ones. Okay. So we just got to break them methodically to make sure that we get... Here we go. Yeah, perfect. So so it had the key, but it's just floating in midair. Croc is the Neutral good version of Gex. Yes. Yeah, you don't really get the sense that he has like even from the opening cutscene, he doesn't have a strong affinity for the Gobbos necessarily. They're just the ones who raised him, which also makes you wonder like what, like, cause he, like, how quickly did he grow up? What aspects of Gobbo life is he used to? Also, oh no, did I fuck this up? Can I leave and come in again? Respawn the boxes? We'll see. Croc 2, the premise is that he gets a letter from his parents and he has to go find them. And so the Gobbos help him leave the Gobbo Island to go look for him. And then, I don't know, more shit happens from there, I guess. Oh, yep. Okay, how do I get this key? It seems low enough to grab. Ah! Alright, well don't run off the edge of the box. That's one strat that we'll take on. Ah, man. Really? Jeez. Croc, can't you jump higher, dude? Oh, yo. Okay, so I should have smashed those boxes one at a time, huh? Yeah. I'm not gonna get to the secret. No. Oh, gee. I wonder. Wait, so I'm hitting L2 and R2 right now. Okay, it's just changing camera angles. Dang! Why would you do that to me? Jeez Louise. What do you reckon, Brendan? Should I speedrun this level again? Just so I can get this key? I kinda wanna. Yeah, stuff it. We know what we're doing. Let's blaze it. Speedrun strats. Alright. I didn't save. Oh no. Oh no! Yeah, you're right. Just enter a password. Yeah, God almighty. Okay. Here we go. Croc passwords. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Well, now we get to give this a go. Yeah, we got up to Darkness Descends, I believe. Yep. Okay. So. This is legit. If you had internet access back in the day, you could absolutely do this. We're not doing anything special cable related, you know? Okay. Oh, that's cute. Allows level access only. Oh, okay. So it doesn't... You don't have all your Gobbos back. Alright, well, anyway. Oh, but maybe this online one is different. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go back to the level after the level we just did, which was Cave Fear. Here we go. Alrighty. I like this little image, by the way, of him in a silhouette. It's a little despondent, but you know. Here we go. Cool. Thank you for the suggestion. I don't know if that would have occurred to me. I'm just talking about Pandemonium here. That didn't support save files for PS1 at all. Yeah, righto. It's 0 Gobbos and all of them. Okay. Well. Yeah. Alright, let's forget about... Actually, tell you what. We just want to play all the levels. That's all we want to do. So we'll enter... We'll do this one. We'll do the boss fight. We'll do the bonus level. And then we'll start from scratch on the second island. Just collect everything. Alright. Gotta keep it breezy. And we'll save as we go this time. Gotta have some backups, don't we? I stuffed this. Well, here we go. Somehow got a password to unlock every level. Yeah. Pandemonium strategy guide, published and available at a library. I do wonder, actually, if they published a strategy guide for Pandemonium. It's treated as, like, on the cusp of the 3D revolution. Just kind of a hip new game that you want inside strats for. At least in a magazine, you know, they publish cheat codes and stuff for it, surely. I remember getting a little booklet full of every cheat code you could want for PS2 games in a PS2 magazine issue. Okay. It's moving. Wow. All right. So yeah, this is going to be a password-heavy run. Yeah, we'll beat this. Use a password to get to the bonus level after the boss fight, and then just carry on. There's no saving every time. Well, not every time, because a lot of navigating through menus to do that. But we'll see how we go. Blue gem. It's a little I think also like I recognize just colored gems being a thing from Crash 2 as well. So between those two games, I just came to vibe with them. You know, just crystals, man. I want to see a speedrun that just enters a password and it's the final level. Yes, please. I got a mate who was coming up with ideas for just comedic speedruns of just like coming up with topics so obscure within games that they could technically claim it as a world record, you know? Just stupid stuff. I would have to ask him to get clarification, but like getting banned from Club Penguin. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a real good one. Like from starting an account to getting in there. Yeah, something speaks to me about that video. I really like it. Just anything, I think, that's an artifact of Flash games and online games from that era in general, I think just speak to me. I got really into, at one point, an MMO called Dofus, which I'd have to look up clips of to really get across making that character in Fallout 4 have a drug overdose. Okay. I haven't played Fallout 4, but I'll just... The fact that you can do that, it's like, I believe it. Okay, I wonder what the go is with this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There are water sections in this game. You've seen it as a speedrun? Nah, that's something I want to watch. Now, Croc, of course, can breathe underwater, which is lovely. Interesting water music, you know? You could argue a platforming game is only as good as its water track, and this is a pretty good one. I mean, you never know. You're never gonna beat Dire Docs, you know. Like, no one should set out with that aim. But as we all know, Crocs can breath underwater. Sorry, I know you meant breathe. I shouldn't be picky. Yeah, that makes sense. Yoshi, meanwhile, could not. So I think we're better off that they didn't get picked up on Nintendo, frankly. Yeah. Alright. Did I get them all? Yeah. Sweet. Splat. Boom. I like how every boss has a opening and closing cutscene. Even though the boss fights themselves aren't that interesting, it's like, they tried. Yes, this will be my commander-in-chief. My wartime general. A smiling ladybug with boxing gloves. Who has nothing to say for itself. Also, yeah, Nasty Nork, that's a good comparison. Also, Croc 2 is when they start talking. They don't say anything in this game. It's a bit odd. It's like a focus group. Finally got a hold of them and said, like, please make Croc talk. It's very important. Like actual full sentences, not just we and yesu. Oh, interesting. Love to see it. Oh, lost one of them already. Alright. Worst underwater level, the dam level of the NES Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Never played it, but I saw James Rolfe get pissed over it as the angry video game nerd, and I believe it. Hello. Oh, hey, Dave. Talk too much, you end up with Gex. Oh, man. Dave, do you have fond memories of this game, or was it entirely Crash Bandicoot? Because it was this and Crash 2 in tandem in my childhood. I think I somehow missed Gex. From all accounts, you were better off. Of course, when most people say Gex, they mean Gex Enter the Gecko, which is the second game of the series. You had this game. Cool. Carefully dodged Gex. Played this as a kid, but enjoyed Spyro more. Less awkward controls. Absolutely, yeah. Insomniac were very, very good at what they do, and Argonaut Software were, yeah, they were fine. Croc is alright. Dimitri Martin voice. Croc is okay. Croc is very charming. Yeah, the character itself, very charming. Absolutely. More so than, arguably, than Spyro 1 Spyro, maybe? Spyro 1 Spyro's voice isn't super great. I mean, they recast it. Croc himself and the yeah, the Gobbos. Gobbos are a big part of it, aren't they? Just literal fluff balls. Very, very cute. Alright. What's in here? What's in here? What's in here? You're noticing those less intuitive controls at work right now. Because like I'm using an analog stick, but it is designed with a D-pad in mind, and so he seems to work only on right angles. Spyro 1 and 2 are my favorites from the PS1 era. Hey, yeah. Spyro 3 you leave out for any particular reason? Because it's not bad, in my view. But I understand. I don't think Crash 3 is the best Crash game. You know, so I kind of get like this idea of like famous series kind of getting away from their roots. Didn't have Spyro 3 as a kid. Okay. It's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. Alright, time to punch a ladybug. Hey, mate. Come here. Come here, my friend. Whoop. Who is watching the sports match? More Gobbos? Are there evil Gobbos who are delighting in me getting the stuff knocked out of me? You will never know. Great. Not clear with these hitboxes. But we'll get there. So far I'm not wild about the alternate character sections of Spyro 3. I prefer the old minigames in Spyro 2. Yeah, big time. I absolutely understand that point of view. I'm like that with Crash 3. I don't love all the vehicle sections in that game. Just, like, I enjoy platforming in Crash. I know everyone makes fun of it for being really, really difficult, but I like it. And, there's a simple kind of template that they follow that allows them to just keep escalating challenges. But skateboards, says Brendan. Hey, good argument. Tony Hawk is hot stuff, of course. Alright, bye, Ladybug. Goodbye. Oh. Croc is a friend of the animals. Even if he doesn't want to be. Okay, so what we're going to do, because we missed Gobbos earlier, but we do want to play every level, or as many levels as we can in this playthrough, so I'm going to jump out. I'm going to get a password for the second secret level in the first world. I'm going to punch that in. So then, hang on. Oh, there's only one secret level per island? No, I'm wrong. No, twisty tunnels. Here we go. Right, up, left, down. Right, up, right, left, down. Left, up, down. Alright. Never finished Croc. The controls are so finicky that dying over and over in the later levels just made me give up. Yep. Fair call. Fair call, Dave. It's just, there's better games of its kind, but that's kind of what attracts me to it, you know? We did a whole episode, like, typically on Tuesday nights on this channel, we do a little presentation, like a PowerPoint-assisted discussion of some stupid niche aspect of, I don't know, anime or games or whatever. One of them, I just went through all the platformer mascots that only got the one go. Dr. Muto, Vex, Tonic Trouble, you know, that kind of thing. We just went through each one of them. And said to ourselves, did they deserve better? Did Glover deserve better? You know? That was a fun one. Croc, of course, was exempt because he got a second level, second game, plus Game Boy Color versions. So, yeah, Glove Boy. But yeah. It's good fun. Worth looking up on the YouTube. This is an odd platform type. What's it made out of? As a kid, I compared it to pizza cheese, mozzarella. But though I called it pizza cheese, much to the chagrin of everyone around me at the time. Any chance you will play Sheepdog and Wolf in a future stream? I'd say count on it, Dave. Truly. Brendan is very attached to it. I'm very curious about it. I trust Bianca is as well. I think it's a fair goal for 2021. Yep, Brendan's in on it, so stay tuned is what I'm saying. Hit that follow button for Sheepdog and Wolf action. Now, you may think the controls are finicky, Dave, but show me another character that can do a cool flip in midair like that, huh? Pretty cool. Yeah, it is fair. I agree. Lara Croft. Oh, true! Yeah, true. I think she can do that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. God, I was not thinking it. Like, I was strictly thinking of platformer characters. But, no, that is a good point. And there is an ad for Croc where they basically make it out like he's eating the competition. So he's eaten Crash, Lara Croft, and one other guy who's got like a distinctive weapon of some sort. Yeah, so we got this with the last secret level as well. I read a lot of Croc's design as a kid-friendly version of Tomb Raider. Lara Croc. I like this little brainstorm we got going, and I like that idea. Very good. He's even got the little backpack. It's true. It's true. Kid-friendly Lara Croft. So what you're saying is, we need a reboot of Croc that puts him through extremely horribly violent situations, for the sake of character drama. So he's like a very huge Norks. Yes. Hey, no, not in the reboot. Not in the reboot. No, he's a very normal-looking crocodile in the reboot. No exaggerated features. Just he's a bit sheltered. The Gobbos have taken good care of him. Croc's girlfriend can poops. But no, he's a very realistic, humble crocodile with very sheltered existence. And he winds up on an extremely rough island filled with beasts who want to kill him. Ladybugs, you know, in a nod to the original. But yeah, he learns to bandage his wounds and survive impalings and become the resourceful crocodile he was always meant to be. And he also tackles some weird supernatural shit along the way. Croc is the kind of game you play in sex rehab? What? Yeah, I don't want to see the Gobbos give this reboot for the sake of character development Last of Us style. Yeah, I don't want that either. But, hey, look. The market wants what it wants. It's very unhorny. Okay. Okay. I'm not surprised you know, Brendan. There's a lot of unhorny games. In fact, they are the overwhelming majority of games, I would say. Not overwhelming, just most. Anyway. Just to bring the sexy Croc discussion full circle. Okay, right. Notice I'm making use of the side steps now. L1 and R1 is to do that. He takes the tiniest steps. But when you're orientating yourself on really narrow platforms with little margin for error, it's... Sorry, I didn't realize how hard this train of thought was to track. Yeah. Okay. What am I doing? Here we go. Whoa. Am I just trying to get an extra life through all this? That sucks. Come on. Ugh. Anyway. No, we'll get them all. Oh, that was close. If I fall down to the ground one more time, I'm not even going to bother with the extra lives. Okay. I also liked the design of these little love hearts. They always looked like they had a material feel to them, which is kind of rare for 3D models in this particular era. I mean, it helps that it's clearly like a pre-rendered image, like a 2D image. Like a lot of things in this game, it's just a spinny 2D image. But yeah, it just had a nice look and feel about it. I actually think that might actually play a part in why it didn't take off as much. Sorry, what do you... Croc is not very edgy and it's 1997. Okay. Yeah, but like, Spyro took off. Crash took off. I guess Crash had a bit of naughtiness behind it. But Spyro generally... Oh yeah. It's got like a... It's got angry eyes on the box, I guess. I kind of see what you... I see what you're getting at. Crash and Spyro were marketed as edgy. Yeah. Yeah, true. Mario didn't have to be edgy, but Mario's just such an outlier, hey. No matter what era you're talking about. Everyone just respects Mario. Okay. Now, isn't this nice? Don't you love a winter remix? You know? Don't you love it? Yeah, it's great. We gotta be careful. As we saw there, this little enemy loves to do little butt stomps, which will, of course will kill us if we are not careful. I also like that you can do a little 180 flip on the bars, and it's fully animated. I just quite like it, is all. Now, did I stuff up? Or do I need the crate? Do I not need the crate to get back up? We'll see. Here we go. Yeah, cool. Die, my friend. Nice. I'm enjoying this. This is a good little, Boxing Day diversion. I'm glad I did this. All right. Anybody watching who doesn't normally watch our streams, first of all, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Doing this with you Friday? It's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. I have also been in the habit of streaming Medieval 2. If you have any fond memories of Medieval, definitely stay tuned for that. I typically do that on Thursdays. It's Saturday? Oh, you're kidding. It is too. God damn. Well, anyway, thanks for spending part of your long weekend with me. God damn. As disorientated as I am. Saturday, you fool, you dunce. Oh boy. It's Saturday! Oakley dokley do. Okay. So I gotta time this just right. No. Oh! I don't know what happened there. I really don't. I was tilting the analog stick straight forward. Anyway. I don't need to get all these gems again, I don't think. No. No more church till tomorrow. Yeah, sure. Those jelly platforms are so inconsistent. Yeah. We'll chalk it up to jelly. Yeah, cool. Alright. If I get something from there, I don't have to get it again. Because it's weird, because you get double choked this week. Don't be greedy. Alright. I see. See, I was doing like that classic platformer boosted jump where you hold down X when you're bouncing to go higher. But I think that the game fucked up and didn't know what to do with that. So like I didn't hold down X that time and it seemed to work. In fact, it did. You could say that it did work because I'm alive and progressing as normal. Okay. Yeah, just getting a sense of how these things move. Alright. Yeah, get a look at these screwed up mice. Like, what is up with these teeth? They need to see a dentist post-haste. Truly. Ay, ay, ay. I still love doing this. Just making the balloon say wee. Good fun. I think figuring that out as a child made me feel like a massive brain genius. Manipulating the game. Just hacking into the source code. That was me. Alright. I believe we need one more color gem and one more gobbo. Yes. We got the color gem. But where's the key? Oh, we got it. I'm weird. My memory sucks when I'm playing this, I guess. Ah, it sucks in general, who am I kidding? Ah, the music. Super nice. Those cracks in the eyes. No, that's decorative. Trust me, Brendan. I've spent many minutes as a child trying to suss out if there was secrets there, but this is called Gobbos skip. Nice. Okay. Kazoo. Cool. Oh, alright. Yeah, a lot of platforms over bottomless pits in this game. Seems like an easy way to lift the stakes that they lean on quite a bit. And we'll see more and more of that as we proceed. Nice. Do they collapse if you stand there? Oh, the cracks in the eyes? Yeah, sorry. Just to clarify, they are decorative. I tried many times as a child to unlock some kind of secret by stomping on it, but no. No, they're just there to look more ice-like. Let me save before I do anything else, because I've run afoul of it once already. Would like to not have to enter another password. Oh yeah, that drove me nuts as a kid too, yeah. Or like platform, there's going to be an example later of a platform that's like really far down a bottomless pit, and I was constantly trying to aim jumps to fall down to it, and then didn't realize until progressing later that it's meant to just rise up as part of like a button press. And they don't, it's just they didn't want to not render it before then, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Ah, interesting era of games. I wonder if like one person had the idea, like add a snaggletooth to Croc. I think that'll be really handy, and I hope they got a bonus. If indeed it was just the one person who had that decision. Whoop. No, okay. Yeah, secret platform way out of view is a very Donkey Kong thing. Yeah, 100%. Okay. Push. There you go. Oh yeah. Sweet. Nope. Alright. How do I get this gobbo? Maybe I've got to face the other way on the... Come on, up you up. Thank you. Face the other way on the moving platforms and then jump that way. Perhaps. Or maybe there's a button that reveals secret platforms? I don't know. There's a gobbo. That's cool. What do I do? Oh, I see. That's the button. Yeah, gotcha. And then it'll load some platforms and I can get up to that gobbo. Okay, so once we find a silver key, we will double back. There's some backtracking for you. Not bad. Not bad. Ah, there we go. What? Shit. That's it. That's exactly what I was talking about. That platform out of view. I spent many lives trying to land on that platform. You can't see it now, but you saw it, right? Hang on. Let me get you a better view. That one right there. I thought I'd cracked some incredible secret by seeing it, but no, it's just meant to rise up later. Alright. Cool. And there's much more of this game I remember than I realized. Here we go. Okay. splat. Load platforms. Thank you very much. Nice. Gobbo. Cool. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, remember the edges of these icy platforms freaking me out a little bit. It's just like, am I able to grab them or not? Even though I didn't necessarily need to, the jumps that we made were pretty good usually. And I figured I could sidestep over this. I think I spent a little bit of time trying to do that as well. Don't know why I was so curious about that stuff, but anyway. I was just worried I was missing a secret, I guess. Cool. Ooh, sad bit. You bring in the violin. The stakes are raised. Cool. Oh, nice. Grabbing a tooth. Cool, so we just need pink? Yeah. Do we have to double back? I think we do. For that, we have to find whatever that little platform is connected to. Like I said, it rises up. You're not meant to land a jump on it. Okay, cool. We got all the color gems. That's nice. No secret behind that waterfall, I can confirm. All it does is freeze you to death. Okay. So we've got all the Gobbos. We just need the last color gem. I wonder if climbing bars were... Oh, look. I'm sure there's a game out there that instantly disproves this theory, but I wonder if, like, climbing bars was just more of a thing with 3D games. Even though 2D games could very easily have them. I know Sonic 3 had, like, in the battery zone, they had bits like that. Where you're, like, climbing over rungs and, like, on a playground. Okay. Oh. Oh, no. Hang on. Ah, perfect. Ah, careful, Croc. Come on, mate. That's why I was so keen to be able to cross this. Oh my god! I completely missed that. As Shakespeare once said, what the deuce? Yeah, I wonder what that's about then. Anyway. If I've gotten all the collectibles, and there's no button to press that responds to... for it to respond to, then I don't know. Okay. Got all the colored gems respawned outside the exit door, so let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. Let's not taunt ourselves, you know? Okay. Oh, yeah, turning left tends to make Croc just slide off for some reason. Not the most nimble little crocodile, but hey, not complaining. Not complaining. Having a good time. Oh, I like his footprints. I really like his footprints. Gotta say. Beat Naughty Dog to the punch well before. Last of Us 2. Anyway. There's the colored gem door. What's the safest route over? Yeah, here. And cracky platform. And here we go. Still playing Crash 4? Have you given up? Yeah, I've given up on it, Dave. There's too many bloody gems in that game. I just watched the secret ending on YouTube. The 100% one is cute. The 106% one is lame. It's like, okay, thank you for that. Yeah. So I'm glad I didn't put in too much time on that game. I really like it, but man, they just went overboard with the collectibles. Ah, bugger. Alright. That's cool. Load a password. Play those secret levels when they come up. It sucks that they made, like, the absolute... like, the Platinum trophy on PS4. They locked it behind Platinum Relic times, because you gotta be an actual speedrunner to... I wouldn't have minded so much that it didn't require playing the same level several times. That was it, Dave. That was exactly it. That is what bothered me so much, because it's just like, there's certain sections of certain levels that you just see, that you have imprinted in your brain by the end. I'll tell you the thing that I really loved were the videotape levels. They were great. They were fantastic. They were like just really good bonus stages, and I would love it. I may have said this to you on this stream. I would love it if they put out a level creator that was just based in that, where you just have boxes and you just make levels out of boxes. I would love that to pieces. I would absolutely get stuck in. But, I don't know. There's not necessarily a profit in that, so I don't blame them for not biting the bullet and doing that. Pulling the trigger, I should say. Getting my gun metaphors mixed up. Alright. Oh, even the cave music is remixed? Oh! Oh no. How do I die? How do I die? Shit. Shit. Okay. Maybe I can come back around. Okay. Alright, we'll see. Kaizo Crush. Yeah, for sure. In some instances, yeah. 100% Kaizo. And I love that the default not 100% path in Crash 4 is genuinely really freaking hard. Like, when they give you a skin for beating it, which is like just Crash and Coco in like leg casts and bandages and stuff, and it's like, yep, feels right. They made a hard game. If you just play every level in sequence, you have a very good time. So, props to them for that. I just wish the collectible quest was less profoundly irritating. Or redundant, at least. Okay, okay. Now we go, Croc. Into the abyss. Did you ever play Crash 4, Brendan? Or did you just watch my stream? Fair enough you didn't. Like, a lot of games came out this year. Brennan, I will start Crusader Kings 3 today. I'll play the tutorial and try to get my head around baronies and marriages and whatnot. I've never played a grand strategy game, and I understand that's the best jumping on point, so... Anyway, I'll hit you up if I need help, but like, I'll try and figure out the majority. As much of it on my own as I can. Cool, here we go, here we go. Alright, now we're gonna go down here again, because we missed a bunch of stuff that were on the higher levels. It's good that we got the gold key. We can just speed run straight to that gold door, once we're done. Did I make the same mistake again? Ah, gee. Alright. Because there's a second level. I've seen that. Like, within that room. That I need to get to. Come on, Croc. Hurry up. Get out of here. There's something on the ceiling around here. No, I'm pretty sure I checked. Okay, cool. I said tell me a quick guide for how titles work. I find it and send it to you. Oh, cool. Here's a tutorial. Like, yeah, so I should clarify, like, I've played a bit of the tutorial, I just haven't played a lot of the proper game just yet. Okay, that's really helpful, yeah. So for the tutorial, like, lays it out pretty clearly. I just have no reference for, like, feudalism at large and how it operates. So, yeah. It can be confusing many hours in there. Yeah. Ah, all good. Okay, don't look behind me. If you look behind me, I'll be very upset. Okay, so there's another gold key at the end of this, and we just got to double back. All right. Yep. Sweet. I think I understand this. Maybe this is what I'm thinking of, like the platform that moves before you can, that you see before it becomes within jumping range, rather than that really low down platform from earlier. Maybe. I don't know. Cool. And there's a silver key at the top of that high up platform. It's weird how like the colored gem effect causes the game to slow down. Very odd. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Keys. Alright. Just playing like a pro here. Just playing like a pro. Pro Croc. Pro Gobbo. Here we go. I like this little enemy. Very cute. Unlike those weird mice from earlier. Just a happy little doggy. It's not even barking. It's just got a spiky collar. Here we go. Yeah, so this is what I'm meant to do. So now, presumably when it... I'm pro. I'm pro. Alright, come on, Croc. Speedrun. Get out of here. Get out of here. Have you only got 2 lives, my dude? Okay. I think if you get 100 crystals, you get an extra life. I think it's Sonic rules, but yeah. Alright. Loop back around, ride the balloon, get the gobbo. Bob's your uncle, Croc's my aunt. Blop. Alright. Let's do this properly, gang. Properly. Like a pro. Here we go. Cool. Hitting the button. And jumping straight up to the balloon. Falling on a secure platform. Grabbing my gobbo friend. Oh, my friend. Don't do that to me. The lack of coyote time on PS1 platformers continues to astound me. If anyone watched me play Medieval 2 the other week, we came across a puzzle where it just confounded me for a good long time. Just when they want you to hit the jump button and when it actually registers is like just something you have to adjust to for this generation. Alright. Cool. And what's out here? That one spins, that one's fragile, that one spins, that one's fragile, and this one spins. Neato. I remember reading about the Medieval remake, which I streamed on full in this channel. And the thing that gave them a lot of trouble was that the game had literally dozens of enemy types. So rendering every single one of them in 4K was a challenge, I imagine. Well, not even imagine, that's what they said. So it's nice when a game this old keeps its enemy types consistent. Not just for remake purposes, but just for, in general. Like they all, like all these little Dantini creatures with the Muppet mouths. They just feel of the same family, or army, I guess. They're different, but they operate in a similar fashion. It's just, I don't know, it's nice. It's nice to have a bit of unity. Like, you're not exactly, you know, you're never going to come up with anything like as distinctive as, you know, Goombas and Koopa Troopers and whatnot, so, you know, It's nice to have a theme at the very least. Made it with 0 lives. Like a pro. Alright, Chumley. Let's go. Like a boss. That's right. What should my next goon be? Oh, here's a naked snowman. Add rocket. Done. What was he called again? Gimbly? Oh, okay. Bimbly. So he gets a whole cave to himself, I guess. Ah, pingies. Alright, let's try and get some extra lives here. If possible. I don't seem overly generous with those, but we will try. We will. I don't know if you can spin and kill those penguins or not, but I'm not going to try. Alright, how we help? Here we go again. Bottomless pit. Instant challenge. Am I right? And it's like, this particular area, it's like, this is just a 2D stage. Like, it really is. It's just, it's so linear. You could just as easily just manifest it in 2D. You wouldn't lose anything. I mean, hey, look, the Croc Game Boy game obviously is a 2D side-scroller, and I do wonder how it compares. But I think we'll save that for another CROCXING day. The music's really nice. I've got the music queued up for, like, if I need to take a break, which I will after this world, I think. Gosh, I think I could barrel through and finish the whole thing. I reckon I could do it. Here we go. Hey, mate. Cool, the camera's just gonna stay fixed on him. It's not a very intimidating sounding jetpack. He doesn't strike me as a villain. I almost want to accept a quest from him. I lost fuel for my jetpack. Help me, Croc. Oh, you don't understand. Don't whip me in the face. I have a wife and children. The Baron gave me this. How many levels have you done? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. I think it's 11 so far, not including boss encounters. Out of 50. Yeah, true. I think there's something like 10 per world, including... yeah, because we're comparing it to the commercial. I think there's like 5 worlds total, and 10 in each, so... And you unlock the last world by getting all those jigsaw pieces in the bonus levels, which... Obviously, we're not on track to do that, but we'll just get passwords. At least I'm pretty sure. Let me just state my curiosity right now. I've got the Croc password page open. Yeah, cool. We can get to the secret island with passwords, so that's what we're going to do. The game would not have us do that. But we're... Not only are we pros, we are cheating pros. When I have 50 levels, I assume they fudge a little. What constitutes a level? Yeah, I think... Yeah, because technically, like, this boss... Like, we had a whole level to go through before the boss, so it counts. So I think it's like 3 regular levels, boss level, secret level. Because the person I always suspect lying in ads. I'll tell you what. The MSM. I know him so well. Oh, that's right. I fucked up the Gobbo can on one of them. Okay. So... We're going to save. Real quick. Then we're going to bounce back to the menu. We're going to load up passwords. Check out that secret level. Really quit? Yes. 2 4. So does that mean you're like halfway? So by default there's 4 worlds, but there's a 5th world you unlock by finishing all the bonus levels. So we are approaching the midway point for non-post-game secrets. I'm gonna try. Look, tell you what, we'll do all the secret levels up to the last boss, like Baron Dante, And if we feel like doing the last unlockable world, we will. But we'll see how we feel. Okay, so I need to get clouds of ice. Yeah, okay, cool. Stop playing the demo, please. Skip. Skip, skip, skip. Shut up. Clouds of ice. Alright. Down, left, right, left, up, left, right, down, right, up, left, right, left, left, left. Sweet ups. Sweet as. Clouds of ice. You're just really interested in the pacing of these 50 levels. Well, I will do my best to preserve that pacing for you by playing each of them in the sequence that a pro gamer would. Enter the Konami code. I guess you could? It might be one or two too many inputs, but yeah. Anyway. And also, what is B and A on the PlayStation controller? This game also came out for PC and Sega Saturn, just to be clear. Yeah, I was just gonna say. And then when Croc 2 came out, I think they only put it on PlayStation? Maybe they put it on PC as well, I'm not sure. But they definitely didn't put it on the Saturn. They did plan to put it on the Dreamcast as well, but that by that point, it was crapping in the toilet. So they did not do that. Okay, cool. X and circle. Did you see recently that someone dug up from a Dreamcast development kit a prototype for a Simpsons game in which you play as a bug, just jumping around the kitchen and TV room in The Simpsons. Homer's and a giant Homer's walking around, and you're a bug with a backpack on. Bug Squad, it was called. It struck me as like, I wonder what the rationale, like what the pitch would have been. And it's like, maybe like, Simpsons is just the brand they start with, but they leverage Bug Squad into like other animated shows, maybe? And just turn that into a meta franchise in itself, of just like, oh, I hope they make a Bug Squad game for Adventures of Grim and Mandy, you know, like, or Johnny Bravo. Like, I'm trying, like, this is just speculation on my end, but yeah, someone with a very specific fetish. Yes. It's worth a quick look at. It's like a very weird looking Homer. Or someone made a giant 3D model of the Simpsons house and felt the need to do something with it, yeah. Simpsons 4. I think it's Dr. Muto where you transform into a bug and fly around. But there's also Mr. Mosquito, where you exclusively play as a bug. And that's a weird game. It's very... awesome. Extra life. Thank you. Has to be. Yeah. Alright. Whoop. Cool. So this is nice. Just putting in all the... Oh, I don't have to hold down X when I do this. Wow, that's news to me. Bugged him from Mac. You say bugged him, is that the same as bug, exclamation mark? Or am I thinking of something else? I know about Bug's Life for sure. I mean, who doesn't? In the halls of licensed games, who is not aware of a Bug's Life? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up now, actually. Bugged him. No, totally different. Bugdom is 3D. Bug, exclamation mark, is a 2.5D platformer, much like Pandemonium. Alright, let's carry on. Such pretty pianos. Maybe CROCXING Day, when I run out of... If indeed it goes for, like, several years, which I don't think it will. I guess I would just continue on to, like, other animals that resemble Croc. So So the bug and bugged them. I just saw from that screenshot. Looks a little green, I guess. So, or maybe just Yoshi's Island, I guess. Or Yoshi's Story. I don't know. Bit of potential. I'll consider it Gexing Day. True. Just fun up with that. Oh, Vex. I would sooner play Vex than Gex, honestly. Vex, of course, being a criminally underloved PS2, Xbox, GameCube platformer that just rips off Mario 64. Makes Mario a cool guy with gauntlets. That's what that's about. But of course, if you watch our 3D platformer mascot episode of the show, you will know that already. What's the worst platformer you've played? I'm trying to think of one I just could not get into. Because usually, by default, I'm very forgiving with like crappy. Yeah, Bubsy's a good one, hey. But I've never played Bubsy 3D. I played the 2D Bubsy, and that kind of sucked. That never had any appeal to me. I remember seeing it getting played on Amazing as like one of the last competitive rounds. It was like either that for in my memory, it's either that or Super Mario Kart is what they play. And so Bubsy always looked kind of cool. Oh, and Mario 3. They'd play Mario 3 sometimes. And Bubsy always looked kind of cool and had really nice graphics, but playing it for myself when I finally did, it's just like, this kind of sucks. I hate it. Yeah, and so I haven't tried Bubsy 3D, but I've, of course, seen plenty of videos, satirical videos, where some nerd is going, wow, this is some fucking bullshit. I am in awe of how terrible this is. Funniest thing about Amazing, it didn't matter what you did in the maze so long as you were good at video games. I believe it. I have not analyzed the game rules and structure of Amazing in a while, but... or indeed ever. You know what I'm also fond of? Is it called Challenger? The one that was on Channel 9? That had like goo and discs and stuff? Frisbees? Good metaphor for life. Yes, indeed. Hey, got a key. Yeah, Challenger was the one I really enjoyed looking up again, because I feel like no one was talking about that, but everyone was talking about Amazing. That's the one that had Donkey Kong in it. Of course they would love that one. Nice. Alrighty. Sorry, cute doggy, I'm gonna kill you shortly. Nothing matters as long as you're good at video games. And your life, maybe, Bren. Me, I'm a well-rounded individual. Same goes for Ready Player One. Yeah, true. When did we talk about that? When did Ready Player One come up? I feel like it was an unrelated subject. We haven't talked about Ready Player One specifically yet, but... maybe it was on one of your streams. Of an entirely unrelated game. I think it's come up a lot, yeah, true. It's one of those evergreen topics. It's like Ratchet and Clank. Or Lord of the Rings. I like seeing what different movies people are watching on Boxing Day. It's a real chill and movie kind of day. I've seen... yeah, Dave, you watched Muppet Christmas Carol. I saw that on Twitter. And from the sound of it, you enjoyed it a hell of a lot. So that's cool. I haven't watched it in years and years. I like that they got Michael Caine as Scrooge. That's a pretty cool choice. Someone else was watching... you watch it every year? Yeah, cool. It's a good tradition. If I had to make an annual tradition, I think I would make it Planes, Trains, and Automobiles at some point in the holiday. It doesn't even have to be Thanksgiving, even though it's explicitly about Thanksgiving. Gonna dip for a bit. Good luck. Thank you, Bren. See you around. I would make it Thanksgiving. Sorry. It's explicitly a Thanksgiving movie, but I would not necessarily watch it on Thanksgiving, because it's just got a nice, snowy, festive vibe anyway. You did Tarantino's filmography, but you ran out. Yeah. Which is your favorite? And I hope it's Jackie Brown, because that's my favorite. I think everything post Jackie Brown is just kind of... it's fine, but not... either fine or annoying. Hateful Eight I just could not get into at all. Did I fuck up there? Anyway. Oh, maybe that button spawns a platform. There are so many scenes where you can tell Kane is acting with no actual puppets around him, just vacantly staring. Nice. And Inglourious Bastards, can't choose. Okay. Oh, Kill Bill. Oh, you said Kill Bill. I didn't see that. Kill Bill Volume 1 I watched. It was good, but I was not invested enough to bother with Volume 2. Sorry. Plus, like, it's kind of soured for me a bit knowing that, like, Uma was arguably criminally treated by Tarantino's negligence in that movie, but anyway. Whole other story. Like that car wreck. I'm thinking of that collision where she, like, hurt herself pretty badly. Or it was either that or Zoe Bell. But, again, look at the details. We'll leave it at that. So, Dave, if you have... You said Sam the Eagle was a top 3 Muppet, and I agree. Who are your other 2? If you had to choose. I think Animal's got to be in there as well. I love Animal. He's got such good eyes. And I'm very fond of the bear Muppet that is not Fozzie. His name's Bobo, and he's super realistic looking, and he's always like a massive chump. It's just like, oh, okay, alright, boss. Blah, blah, blah. It's just very funny. It's just a very funny goon character to have on standby. I love it. And as far as Henson Workshop stuff is concerned, I love Grover. A lot of people love Grover, and rightly so, but something about his spindly arms and vacant stare is excellent to me. Really speaks to my soul. Have I got all the gems? Yeah, I do. I sure do. Kermit and Bobo. Yeah, nice. Kermit, classic choice. Kill. Is it that simple? Is that all I gotta do in this? Man, did they phone this one in? Holy crap. Bobo is really good at Muppets from Space. Is he like wearing a suit and stuff? Because I watched Muppets from Space a long time ago, like in a primary school class, I feel like. Was he like a FBI stooge or something like that? Yeah, he's like an FBI agent. Alright. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, I'm tempted to watch it again now, just because I've sort of rediscovered my love for Bobo very recently, but like, at the same time, I hear it's not very good. It's like post-Jim Henson doldrums kind of thing. Anyway. But the Christmas Carol was post-Jim Henson, was it not? Pretty sure. It's fine. Alright. Fine should be good enough for me. I used to, like, write reviews of movies and stuff, and I don't know, for various reasons, just felt over it, so I'm not nearly as discerning as I used to be, but I know how to be discerning, if that makes sense. Oh, gee. Alright. Muppet Treasure Island is one of my favourite movies. Tim Curry acting his socks off. I looked at one point at a commercial for Activision's like Activity Center-ish PC game, or was it Disney Interactive? It might have been Disney Interactive at that point, but they basically put out a computer game for Treasure Island where Tim Curry's just acting at the camera, kind of Command and Conquer style, but as Long John Silver. And it looks interesting. I'd watch a Let's Play. Just Muppets being Muppets, you know. I played, while we're looking at a PS1 game, I played a bit of Muppet Monster Mania, Muppet Monster Adventure, which is a PS1 game, I think, exclusively. And it's alright. It's very funny. You play as, what's his name? What's Kermit's cousin's name? Robin? Yeah, Robin. I was going to call him Tiny Tim. I think he plays Tiny Tim in Muppet Carol. But, yeah, you go to a haunted mansion in, like, Transylvania. Robin gets, like, knocked out, and then he wakes up, and Honeydew tells him, "Oh, I'm so glad you're okay, Robin, but unfortunately all the other Muppets have been turned into horrible monsters." It's like, oh, okay. And then you put on a backpack and go jumping around platforming levels to save him. You watch the Let's Play of that. The prawn guy never shutting up. Yeah. And every time you walk past a hint thing, he's just like, voila. I mean, the guy does a good... The voice of prawn guy... I want to say Rizzo. No, it's not Rizzo. Rizzo's the rat. Anyway, Pepe the prawn. He does a good performance. Like, he makes tutorial text as interesting as you could hope for, but like... Jeez. He's so annoying. Oh, no. Oh, friend. I'm so sorry. I think we can, like, kill ourselves for the sake of rescuing him. I think that worked. Ah. Oh, you know what I was supposed to do? Go to the end, unlock that cage, hit the button, and spawn platforms for the stuff from those boxes to fall on. That's what I was supposed to do. Yeah, Muppet Monster Adventure, not one I would stream. Hot take. I'd happily play it in my off hours like pretty much any 3D platformer, but I'm not gonna 100% it, you know what I mean? I'm not that much of a completionist. I will leave that to the completionist and others of his ilk. The YouTuber, I mean. Whose stuff I've never watched, but like, I imagine that's so labor intensive to just complete every game you make a video on. Just that era of like people making reviews of stuff that takes like a month to shoot and edit. It's like, why not just make something fresh and like a narrative short film or something? Like, why not? All that skill and expertise, you can just pour it into other stuff. Anyway, bygone era. I don't know if you even know about that stuff, Dave, but or we're fond of it, but. Okay, so let's go back here, and let's just, I'm just making absolutely sure. I guess I'll collect some crystals as well, it won't hurt, but... just making absolutely sure I got this little gobbo. I watched a couple of them, he's alright. He's not, does have that weird thing of British PS1 2 YouTubers who are also comedians. Oh yeah. Film Brain always gave me the shits. I never found it funny, and he didn't seem to understand what jokes are. Yeah. No, I never. Even in the era when I was like really all about like fucking Spoony One and Angry Video Game Nerd and all those people, I never got the appeal of Film Brain. There were just some areas of that guy with the glasses community that I just could not penetrate. Even when I was like head over heels thinking like I could do this. Cat Icarus is the main offender. Yeah, I may have glimpsed one of Cat Icarus's videos, but. I get him confused with Peanut Butter Gamer. You could be talking about the same people, as far as I'm concerned. Even though they're clearly very different. Okay. Silence. That's the pro operates. Okay. I think I've used a YouTuber review as a reference once, and that was just guys who shoot all their videos in front of a bookshelf filled with PS2 GameCube games. Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a fucking lot of them. Oh man. Ah shit. Okay. Got all the gems. It's fine. Yeah, there was one that I used as a reference at some point in the last year. And there was one guy who had done a pretty standard, not too jokey, not too jokey review of the Forbidden Siren games, which are like a horror series on PS2/PS3. And he played through all of them. He had a stupid skit at the start and end of every single one, where it's like some unrelated guy who I clearly had to watch more videos to understand who the person is. Just falling victim to the blood curse that is present in those games. And it's like, just stop doing this. Just tell me about the games. So just skipping to the end. And of course, JonTron. I loved JonTron for a while, but you know, don't need to go into detail on that. Okay. I like how Croc slides on slopes like that. Whee! Just a little surfer move. It's a usual thing for platform characters to like slip and slide down a slope you're not meant to go up. But I like it when they give it a nice animation rather than just them falling on their knees, being like, oh. And that's a nice one. Just cataloguing. Look at us, just cataloguing all the things that make Croc distinctive on this here Boxing Day. What do you reckon they're referencing them? Who could say? With that level name, I mean. So it's kind of obscure. I think honestly, if I was making a 3D platformer, I would not go with puns for the names. Like, it's an indelible part of Crash Bandicoot for me, kind of, but I don't know, it's just, you feel stupid, like, Googling them, you know? Like, I like the ones that are actual place names, like Banjo-Kazooie had the right idea. And Mario 64. Just weird place names, you know? I think that's infinitely better than just a weird pun. Like alliteration, I'll allow it. But puns, nah, you gotta try harder. I guess it's a bit difficult in this game because you can't be like Snow Den for like, you could, like an ice level name can apply to like 10 different levels in this game, so you have to be a little distinct. Spyro as well. Town Square does what it says on the tin. 100%. 100%. I think I fucked up this little box jumping puzzle. And I don't think I've saved, so I'm not going to quit the game. Sure is annoying that I can't go to the hub world from here. That's just... what is this? Alright. Alright, password time again, shortly. I kind of want to stream some of the non-Insomniac Spyro games, or non-Naughty Dog Crash games, just to see how they compare. Wrath of Cortex and that kind of thing. I feel like it'd be kind of interesting. Twinsanity especially. I've talked about Twinsanity a few times on this channel, and classic jokes in that one. Genuinely. Like, really funny jokes. Oh dear, why would you consider that? Hey, bad does not necessarily mean I wouldn't have fun, you know? You can like bad games. Enter the Dragonfly is a really broken... oh, is it? Okay. I haven't tried that one, so... let's see, there's another little platform over there. What is going on here? Goodness gracious. Maybe the emulated Into the Dragonfly has been fixed. Maybe they've remade it in Unreal Engine. Yeah, I think it's likely to hard crash at least once in a playthrough. Right. Okay. Never mind. And has one of the funniest, shortest any percent speedruns. You can immediately clip through the floor to the end of the game. See, that I love hearing about. I am glad I brought it up. That's amazing. I had better watch that. Is that at like AGDQ with like a crowd and everything, or nah? Oh, that'd be amazing. What do I do here? Nah, okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. They just do it, and then it's like, alright, let's just spend half an hour reading out donations. That'd be great. Okay. Aha, here we go. Yeah, cool. Nice. a bit weird how they hide the color gems. Like you have to touch it for it to be revealed, but anyway. Alright. Next Spyro game after that, they switched the buttons for flame and charge. Is that Hero's Tail? Oh man, that one looked at least polished. And, you know, I have played some older games that let you change the button configuration, so hopefully it would let you do that. But, in any case, changing the default button layout like that, please. Who do I think they are? Jeez. Sacrilege. Cool. Alright, so we're missing a color gem. I'm gonna guess it's in one of those boxes that I missed earlier. Oh, life? Hey, I'll take it. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Woo! Alright. Cool. Okay. So it looks like... Oh, well, I got the gold key. I should see what that does before I give up and enter a password for the secret level. So let's double back. Let's have a backtrack. Let's see what I can salvage. I like those little mushroom platforms for some reason. They're hard to jump on, but I suspect that's the point. And I don't know, very evocative shape. It may just be nostalgia talking, but yeah, why would switching the buttons for flame and charge. So it's square to charge and circle to flame normally. So I'm trying to get in the mind of someone who's like, no. Square to attack and circle to charge. Like, I could see them making a case, but it's just like, why? You gotta run? Alright, thanks for joining us, Dave. Appreciate it. Catch you around. Have a good one. Okay. Thank you also for joining us, Naturasi, if I'm saying that correctly. What games from the PlayStation 1 do you enjoy? I enjoy Croc. It might shock you to know. And Crash, and Spyro, and all those. Yeah. I was a child, and I played games for children in that era. It may shock you. Damn, I went the wrong way. Sorry. So yeah, tell me what some of your favorites are, if you feel so inclined. But you don't have to. If you just want to lurk, that's fine too. I can feel dead air. It's all good. We're just here to have a chill time. And that goes for you too. Also, if you like, if you enter ! sound bites, you can see a bunch of silly voice lines that I've hooked up the stream to. Mostly Kingdom Hearts sound bites, if that's your flavor. Of Sora going Riku and Kairi and all that sort of thing. We play through normally when it's not the end of the year. We do a group playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 1, and it's been great. And when I say we, I mean myself, Brendan, and Bianca, the three people who stream games on this hit channel. So yeah, consider watching that if you like. But again, all chill, no pressure. And that goes for anyone watching. 3 viewers. Never hurts to say it. Okay. Let's see what I can see. Yeah, we will do all the ice levels and then maybe call it. Just given there's very few people watching and it doesn't matter enormously, so. And also, as I mentioned, oh wow, did I not get this? Interesting. Or maybe I fell down to this area. Maybe that's what happened. Oh, yep. Well, that's what happened. Oh, a little mini game. It'd be nice if there was like a little figure telling you how many you had to get in order to get the reward. But anyway, how do you conceptualize this in the development stage? How do you decide, yeah, this is the best way to do this? This is like the minimal amount of objects and assets we need to render in order to make this minigame possible. It's a whack-a-mole thing. Hey, it's a gobbo. I will take it. Alright, I reckon I will simply finish this level, finish the boss, enter a password for the secret level, and call it CROCXING Day for 2020. We didn't get to the end, but that's okay. We just didn't feel like it. Oh, hey. These boxes are back. Alright, let me do it properly. Yes, that's what we want. I like that the boxes respawned. That's helpful. They splat. Alright. Zoom. No, we got all the colored gems and all the gobbos, so let's just get to the end real quick. That's where it just was, I believe. Yep. So. I don't... Yeah, there's little tiny platforms. I wanted to say they look like marshmallows. They look more like, I don't know, some kind of profiterole, maybe? Something round. That's probably a good... It's a good name for it. Just something with those straight edges. Some kind of dessert they would make on the Great British Baker. Or indeed, a baker would make. You made it! Hey, Bianca! How was your little holiday? I will not say where you went, because I shouldn't be in the habit of doxing people where they go and where they live, but I hope you had a nice holiday. I hope Louis is well. I hope Mitch is well. Merry Boxing Day. Merry CROCXING Day, thank you. I hope you had a good... Yeah, you had a lovely time. I hope you had a great little festive time with loved ones and friends. Or one or the other. Or both. Just the first thing I said. Anyway, we've constantly been fucking up. Lou was running laps on the beach. It was glorious. Yep, cool. I have seen that video, and I hope it was more or less recreated. How was mine? Real good. So, Christmas Eve was in a dining room at like a golf club. And it was, you know, there were very few other people other than... Yeah, it was basically our family gathering and like 2 members of staff, and that was it. So it felt very COVID safe. As COVID safe as you can manage while putting something like that on. And that was nice. And then Christmas Day, I was just at my parents' house and opened presents, hung out with little cousins that evening. Well, that majority of the day. And then I made an exit mid-afternoon as my drunk extended family were watching the same X Factor clips they do every year, blasting Susan Boyle. And went home, gave a present to my housemates. They gave a present to me, and it felt very nice. And then I had the idea to stream Croc on Boxing Day, and here we are. Getting Gobbos. Which, I played a retro commercial for Croc. A television commercial at the start of this. And they call them Gobbos for some reason. Well, actually, the kind of theory we sort of landed on was that it was, they didn't want to say Gobbos, because it sounded a bit lewd. But, in any case, it seemed like the kind of thing you would only decide on in the recording booth, because 2 B's, it's obby. You know, ob, not ob. We watched Austin Powers, which is the first time I watched it. Then we watched Griswold's Family Vacation, which is a fucking classic that I love dearly. You very conspicuously passed over giving an opinion on Austin Powers. I would like to know what you think of Austin Powers, Bianca. Presumably the first one. Which, I guess it's between that and the second as far as, like, which is the best. No one really loves Goldmember. Oh god, I remember this. Yeah, the first one. I've never watched any of the National Lampoon movies in full. It just was not on rotation growing up, so I think that's how you get introduced to it. I think I feel about some parts H. Bawley, particularly how rank it is. Yeah, that'd be right. Sadly. But okay. But I hope you got to laugh. To live, laugh, and love, at the very least. Some of it was genuinely hilarious. Yeah, 100%. Liz Hurley's great. Oh, isn't she? You know, she seems alright. You know, maybe she's got awful political views or whatever, but like, I literally have no idea about that, and I just think she's a good performer who shows up in good stuff. I love that there's a show about a fictional royal family called the Royals, and she is basically the Queen of England. That is a very inspired choice. Like, it's a modern, paparazzi-hounded royal family. And it's just a complete fabrication. Complete fictionalization. It's giving the critics of The Crown everything they want. In a very sexy, MTV-friendly package. And, yeah, Liz Hurley is the queen in that. What else is she in that I saw? She was in a Marvel show. Yeah, one or two other things. Anyway. Fuck. Croc. Bear with me, mate. You're very slippery. Boy. Those platforms are tricky, I've got to say. Oh, and this is tricky also. I did not save. So this is it. I gotta do this right. Or I'm stuffed. I gotta enter a password and get back here that way. Kapow. Either that, or they'll simply respawn me on this level. Hopefully they do that. Music's gone. Can I have the music back, please? Music's real nice. Yeah, there we go. Take the music programmer to task on that one. No silence allowed. Okay, okay. Oh, what if I... Boink. Yeah, that's the way. That's a good strat. That's a good strat. Alright. Can I make it to this one? Yeah, cool. Alright. Now to simply kill the boss in one go without dying. Easy. I'm a pro. I'm a Croc pro. Oh, well. There's another section first. If I can get another life, that'd be sick. Because I'm running on empty. Simples. Yeah, thanks for telling me about your movie choices. We were absolutely talking about Boxing Day movie choices earlier in the chat, so of a theme. It'll be an entertaining VOD. Muppet Christmas Carol was a yearly tradition of one guy who was in here earlier, Dave. I don't think Brennan mentioned his movies, but yeah. It was just fun discussing those. I would watch Planes, Trains and Automobiles every year, even though it's a Thanksgiving movie. It just feels festive, you know? I was saying that earlier. Whoa! Oh. Gotta remember this crunching noise his feet make. It's weird the stuff you remember from games you played as a kid. Alright, come on. Come on, my friend. What? That work? Yeah, jeez. Okay, I've got to get his belly, I think. Nope. Okay. Alright. Whoop. Oh, maybe I've got to get him on his backside. I don't know. There we go. Alright, cool. Yeah, this looks like something that would happen to this guy specifically. Alright, cool. You can get it from any which way. It's just these... Croc's tail whip does not have a long reach. Much like Gex's, I presume. Alright, cool. No, nope. Get that gem. Thank you. No. No. Okay. Alright, cool. We're gonna get more of these. Yep. Hey! Pro. It's me. I'm gonna save immediately after this. Oh, there were little bunnies. I missed that. I didn't realize as I was watching it. What? Take me away. Alright, save. Yeah, you know what, Bianca? Now that you just rocked up, I'm gonna play a little bit more. I was contemplating just wrapping it up, just because, I don't know, just do something else. But no, let's we'll do this level. I'll take a quick break, and then we'll do the desert level because it's got fun music. So desert level, let's go ahead. Let's get stuck in. Desert world, I should say. Desert levels, plural. We were saying earlier how, like, this game doesn't... It's like a bunch of themed rooms sort of put into level clumps. Rather than, like, say, Banjo-Kazooie just having a whole level that's got a conceit, you know? Like, there's built around a giant snowman or a metal shark or something. Or like Mario 64, it's got, like, a docks level called the Docks. And Spyro has levels called, like, Town Square or whatever. Like, actual locations, which generally, like, I just find is better for 3D platforms than, like, weird puns, which this game loves to do. Because it's like, you got one ice level name, you could apply to any one of them. And you might as well make it something that's not cringy and punny, you know? I love the edges of the tubular terrain clipping through each other. Yeah. That's nostalgic. That's what that is. Alright. We also thought Croc is kind of a kid-friendly Lara Croft, because A, he can do this, which Lara Croft also can do, and he's got a backpack. So, you know, identical, is what we're saying. It's a very compelling theory. We will expand upon it further in the Discord. Lara Croft. Yes, Brendan made that exact same joke. Great minds. I also contemplated what a Tomb Raider 2013 reboot version of Croc would look like. So, photorealistic crocodile. Constantly hurt horribly and tackles an epic supernatural threat and then leaves as a rugged survivalist rather than the coddled, bougie heir that he came to the island as. Yeah, or would Croc simply be K. Rool-esque? Yeah, big pot belly. Absolutely. God, King K. Rool the game. I wonder what that would be. You got me thinking now. Wahey. Alright. This is interesting music that I don't remember. And I think the timer in the background is to say, like, hey, get as many crystals as you can before all the platforms fall away. I assume. Anyway, I've stuffed it. Let's just get out of here. Noise. I've got 4 puzzle pieces. Maybe that's part and parcel with the password I used. Presumably. Okay, let me save. we will take a break and I will come back and play some more Croc. Simply overwrite. Alright. See you in a sec. I have a candy cane. Ho, ho, ho. That's one for you. Alright. Boom! They're the levels. That's music, as always. Let's go. I remember this starting to be the bit where 6-year-old me couldn't hack it. Or 8-year-old, whatever it was. Age is but a number. But we'll see how we go at age, my age. Cool. Alright, oh yeah, I can't go through that door anyway, so we gotta go this way. I think that flipped me out a little for sure. That definitely would have done. So why can't I just move wherever I want, like in Crash? Because this is a Croc, baby. Different game. Kerpow. Oh yeah, I like how... Oh, no he doesn't do it. When you sometimes slip off a sloped area, Croc does a little hang 10 surfy move. It's cool. As I'm sure anybody who played this game would remember. Is there any reason to step on this? No. Cool. Alright, and we got our gold key, but I betcha there's a gobbo in here. Hey! Yeah. Alright, how we help? Boing. Whoop! Ah, crap. Kerpow. You're dead. Alright, we'll go this way. Whew. Alright. Nice. Good choice to make it kind of a Mexican samba rather than a Egyptian sounding thing. Or Arabian, whatever the typical platformer motif is. Yep, okay. Yeah, that's how we want to get on the underside there. We can also ride that balloon if we wish. Okay. Cool. Yep, so we just gotta be a patient gamer. There we go. Let's get all the way to the end and back again. I remember that. The sound of Croc on the bars as well. Just like... It's like the slight crunchy noise. I just wonder how they settled on it, you know? What did the Foley guy do to make that noise? There we go. Nice. Alright. And then they helpfully give us a balloon. So we don't have to navigate those platforms on the way back. We do have to navigate them on the way up. Phew. Alright. Oh! Dang. That was silly. Didn't expect I would do that, so didn't jump off in time. Anyway, not a hard room. No dramas. Oh. Let me tell you about the shirt I'm wearing. This is for a band called the Rescue Ships. Refers to a pair of artists, Alana Stone and Brian Campo, who are still active singer-songwriters in Sydney, but at one time were collaborating under the name Rescue Ships. I helped out on one of their music videos, and that was fun. And I got a shirt for my trouble when I attended their concert. It was nice. Alana and Brian are both nice people. I haven't spoken to them in years. They're not like best mates or anything, but it was just very nice to help them out on that. It's not a situation where I... Oh, yep, okay. Literally helping out on the video, like, by holding boom mics and setting up lights and stuff like that, and then I appeared in one shot when they needed a group. And then Alana gave me a lift home in a van, and which sounds much more sus than it actually is. It was a cold day, it was a cold winter's day, and I think I fucked this. Sorry. It was a cold winter's day, and she's like, aren't you cold? And I was like, I'm wearing a t-shirt under my actual shirt, which was true. She's like, that's such a boy thing to say. And she was right. That's the story. Although I would later realize, A, she was on Spicks and Specs and Good News Week a whole bunch, so like she's very well regarded as a musician. And her siblings include Yalestone, featured most notable for her role on Orange is the New Black, but she's sort of a figure in theatre as well. And Jake Stone, lead singer of Blue Juice. So you know, that was cool. Nice thing to be made aware of after working with them and just thinking, oh, they're nice. They're just a nice person. Yeah, it was cool. Okay, so I'm going to assume there's a button later in the level. Or here, even. That will spawn some platforms under those boxes. And thank God, too, because I'm out of lives again. Deary me. What? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, can I? No. Alright. Yes, continue the game, for Christ. Alright, speedrun. Let's go. Yeah, this definitely would have thrown child me for a loop. Okay. But we know what we're doing. Let's get down here. Oh, well, let's get these boxes first. It doesn't hurt to have some crystals. How many lives have I got? 2. Alright. Good amount. I like these little sprites as well. They're very cute. I like everything in this game. Splat. Bianca, please confirm if you're around, because I would like you to know that this was a Yoshi game originally. I'll go into detail if you're in chat, but... Now... I simply wonder to myself where the chat box has gone. I agree. Oh, right. No, it hasn't gone. It's just you hadn't said anything since I switched back to the game view, so I was like, oh, is it not working? No, it is working. I'm just wrong. That's kind of a racist bit. I shouldn't quote that. So this was originally pitched as a Yoshi game, a Yoshi racing game by Argonaut Software, the developer, to Nintendo. Shigeru Miyamoto was enthusiastic, Nintendo was not. They did not pick up the pitch, and so they retooled it as an original IP, Croc, and here we are. Which explains why Croc looks not unlike Yoshi. And why, on future CROCXING days, I would feel perfectly content playing Yoshi's Story or similar. Because he was, in fact, the proto-Croc. You have to just be in our clique to know these things. I'll say to any stragglers who question why I'm playing a not Croc game on CROCXING Day. But yeah, I told Brendan that earlier, and I feel like it should be common knowledge, you know? So, jeez. You got the crystal cart? Thank you. No, don't. Okay. Pick up the key. Double back. Whoop. And open that cage. And get the other key. Or whatever is in that cage, I forget. I think a Gobbos. Here. Burp. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Another subject to fill the air. I'm making good progress on Neon Genesis Evangelion, which is like the first anime I will have finished since Cowboy Bebop in like 2010, I guess. It's good to broach new areas of nerdiness. And Neon Genesis is an interesting show. I'm not saying it's a wholly fantastic show in every single thing that it portrays, but it's very distinctive and I enjoy it. And I am avoiding that Neon Genesis in 5 minutes video that the Mega 64 people put out. until I finish it, of course, for obvious reasons. Although that said, I do know what End of Evangelion is all about. I know what I've seen some of the worst stuff from there, the most traumatizing. Fuck's sake! Oh, I'm in the same boat again. I'm so sorry. Ah, jeez. All right. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying the pace of the series, and I look forward to seeing how the TV show itself wraps up. Which I understand is like, kind of making clues have been weird, and so being a fan of the show is being willingly tortured a little bit, but hey, I am compelled. Very good decision. Okay, to not watch the Evangelion in 5 minutes thing. Yeah. Okay, that's the color gem door, and that's a regular door. Let's go for the regular door first, because we don't have all the color gems anyway, so. Okay, and let's try to survive. Let's try not to die again. Hello. I remember you. Yes, I do remember you. God, what? Why add this? What? No! Elephant. We gotta do all that again? Awesome. Now I'm the one running afoul of this level. Adult me. God almighty. Okay. Just tough jumps. That's what it is. Tough jumps. Let's... Look, if we start the desert world, we should clear the desert world. Maybe Baron Dante's castle could get finished off another day, but... Anyway. And again, there's only one CROCXING day a year. Alright, see how we go. Or if it takes, like, ages and ages to... What did I hit circle there? It takes ages and ages to just finish half of this stage, I'll just call it. I don't know. See how I feel. I love saying a lot of words and coming to the exact same conclusion I came to an hour ago. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, get off. There we go. Nice. Okay. Alright. Nice. There we go. Alright. No deaths yet. No deaths yet. It may happen. We'll do our best. I've said this before, but I don't really like the respawning enemies. I don't quite understand the challenge that brings. If you beat them once, you can just... Being made to beat them again doesn't necessarily make the levels more interesting, I don't think. But anyway. It's not like combat is a careful focus, you know? Anyway. Nice. I think I remember doing that as a kid as well. Just thinking I was cool for like doing the perfectly timed flip. Okay. Oh, it's mud on this level. I only just realized for some reason. Mud that reacts like lava. I guess they had to come up with, yeah, lava for the green stage, icy water for the ice stage, and mud for the desert stage. Alright. I guess it makes sense. Follows the laws of the elements well enough. Which could be quicksand. True. Very brown, pooey looking quicksand. Oh! Ah, no! Fucking hell. Are you kidding? It's like right on the edge. Looks more like tar. Oh yeah. Whoop. Oh, you serious? Oh man. If I just get to the first boss, I think I'm... yeah. We'll see how the next few levels are, but far out. No, I took out the fart, Bianca. I'm sorry. after it hassled Brendan for so long. Vader no is in there. If you want to do a Vader no, do it. Vader no. Exclamation mark Vader no. Yeah. Also, I removed the tail time prompt and made room for tool time, which now triggers the Tim Allen noise. So these are the great strides we're making. I mean, it's of an era. It's of the era, I feel like. Home Improvement was big when Croc was, I imagine. Alright. We know the traps. We know our way around the traps. We're not sure what's killing us in the pits here. The jury is out. But we know how to respond to it. And we will. Ah! Oh, did you see that? I nearly fell off twice. There we go. Alright. Oh, wow. So I just tooled around, and like, if you hold R1 in the air, he rotates like that. That would have been really useful to know for at least a few deaths in this run through. It would have been really useful to know. Okay. No, I'm too caught up in using this new secret pro strat move I learned. That's, yeah, that landline number you saw in the holding screen. That's absolutely something I would tell distraught Croc players. Did you know? If you hold L1 or R1 while jumping, you can rotate like a little tank. And I wonder what that would have been like. See, my reference is like the Nintendo Power hotline people. Like, they had at least one person from Penny Arcade, when I was big into Penny Arcade, they had at least one person working on staff who was like working on the phone lines for that, and just telling people how to play fucking Golden Axe or whatever. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I imagine they just get calls from 6-year-olds who clearly have not asked their parents before calling up an expensive landline. Just being like, do you like Croc? Yes, I do like Croc. Do you need help with Croc? Baron Dante is scary. Sure is. Are you fighting him? I don't know. Okay, bye. What I'm saying is I want that job. I want to know what their KPIs are. What would they have to sell? Like, what would the metrics be? Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Yeah. What the fuck? Wait, have I got... Oh, what? Oh, jeez. Alright, let's time this, hey? We're not losing another life. Yazoo! Alright, cool, cool. We're live, we got both our lives. Well, all three of our lives. Yippee. Okay. I bet someone has made... I want to bet like 5 people have made their own forum posts in the history of the internet saying, game life counters should actually not count down to 0. Because it doesn't make sense. You've got to have at least 1 life to be alive. If you have no lives, then you shouldn't be alive, period. This isn't rocket surgery. I bet you anything there's like 5 different long forum threads detailing that theory. And people telling them, shut up, you're an idiot. No one cares. Here we go. Do I have to get back up on the elephant to get those? Oh, man. Whew. Alright. Cool. And there's a gobbo on the other one. In the other one. Cool. I guess that's why they call some of them like extra lives rather than lives, period. And I imagine that would have been brought up. It's like, check the terminology in the manual. You'll see that Banjo-Kazooie clearly calls them extra bears. So. Oh yeah, holy crap, I remember this. I don't remember what you have to do though, holy shit. Oh, okay, alright. So I assume he's gonna grab the gobbo if I'm not fast enough. Oh, okay, sorry buddy. God, I remember this. Far out. Man. I don't have a lot of insight off it. Like, oh, I remember this. Anyway, time to play it. Should maybe save time. Oh well. Oh, the mummy enemy. Yes. Good lord. Oh. Oh, hey. Pro move. Okay. And why did I come over here when I don't even have a key to unlock the cage with? Okay. Cool. Croc, mate, no. In what universe would I... Anyway. These bars kind of look to me, and here's some cutting edge game analysis for you. They look a bit to me like a really long, thin piece of sourdough bread. Like it's the crust on the side, and the bars are the white fluff, the bread itself, the bread meat. Just something for you to ponder. Now let's just get in here. Let's just get in here. Get in, Croc. All right. Oh, bit of darkness. The legend of the Gobbos is light. My patience and my paranoia. Well, yeah, my patience is where I think. My paranoia that I'm gonna die again is increasing, so it may be time to retire very shortly. That's cool. I've had fun. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Going across the mozzarella platforms. A couple of hands. Stretching the cheese. Maybe I'm just hungry. Maybe that's what this playthrough is really about. It's just demonstrating the fact that I haven't eaten as much as I should have today. You just categorically... What the f... Okay, I remember that too. It's untrue. I've eaten stuff. Well, let's go down here. Oh, man. See, at this point, if I was playing by myself, I'd just save and like tackle it another day. So in fact, I will do that. Once I've done this level, I think I will call it. Yeah, because I just it's hitting that point. I looked at this and I just went, oh fucking really? Like, gotta smash these boxes. It's like, okay, if it's not fun, don't keep streaming. It's fine. I will simply finish the level for a sense of completion. I don't have a key on me, do I? No. For a sense of completion, and then yeah, leave you to enjoy your Boxing Day evening. Boxing Day night. Boxing night. Day night. Okay. If I can finish this level with 6 Gobbos, I will call that a win. If I die, that's it. Those are my terms. This tornado, not a... Oh, Croc, my mate. Tempting fate. Okay, I think I meant to go down here as well. This does not lead to an area I've already been to. I'm pretty sure. Yes, cool. Freaking water level in the middle of the desert. Not impossible, but I would expect some manner of oasis beforehand. I'm getting each one of these crystals because I'm paranoid one of them is a color gem. There we go. And there we go. Why does it matter to get the color gems if I'm not going to go... Oh no, I want all the Gobbos, of course. I'm going to finish this level in style. Ouch. I will kill you. There we go. Silver key for me. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. Nice. Alright, 3 Gobbos. Gotta rescue all our compatriots. If that's at all the right term. It probably isn't. Going mad. Go splat, splat, splat. Okay. Oh, wow. I think I remember this. See, my memory of a light-giving Firefly primarily is Crash 2, because they had a level like this. Oh, yeah. Cool. I missed a Gobbo. I missed a bloody Gobbo. I do not want to backtrack. That's what CROCXING Day is all about, baby. It's just calling it quits. No dishonor, frankly. Alright, let's save the game, just in case. Alright. Bianca, thanks for joining me. Thank you also, Brennan, and anybody else who tuned in over the last few hours. Croc's a good game. It was fun to check it out. It wasn't, you know, we're not going to be completionists about it. We're just gonna take it easy. Anyone else says, "Oh wow, you played Croc. How far did you get?" Oh, it's like, oh, you know, the desert level. It's like, oh, the one that's all like. Good memories. And, you know, that's what it's all about. Good memories. Thank you for creating CROCXING Day. Oh, it will live on. Though I will ask you to put in a C between the O and the X. I think it's important to bring it back to the Croc brand. PR demands it. 20th Century Fox Entertainment demands it. So we will fall in line. All right. So let me just real quickly pause that. Let me load up an ending song. And I've got one in mind. You may already guess what it is, but you're about to find out. Okay. Until next CROCXING Day, or indeed sooner. Like, actually, it will be sooner than 26th of December 2021. Until the next time, have a croctacular week. I'm sorry. Bye.